Hedera hash graph holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Let's analyze, and take a look at what's happening with the price of Hbar as we are going into Thursday morning. So today, as of July 17th, it's midnight here in North America, but as I said, we are entering Thursday morning. We are seeing a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of key factors we need to consider. Things we've been speaking about over the last few days are really starting to play out, which of course is really nice, and we shouldn't really be ignoring it. So if you're looking at Hbar, it's up about 3% over the course of the last 24 hours in USD, compared with the price currently sitting at 24 cents. Also up about 2.3% in Bitcoin, compared to if that's something that you keep a track of. We're pretty much up, kind of about the same in Bitcoin and USD. But if you're looking at the market cap, still hovering around the $10.2 billion. But what's quite interesting is that the 24-hour trading volume is yet to make its way back above the $1 billion mark. We did see that, of course, just a few days back, but it's still right now, holding around the 700 million. And this is something I want to point out right now as I am analyzing the price of Hbar. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. But look at this. Just look at this, guys. I'll let this do the talking. You could see this for yourself. Dominance is continuing to fall, showing a lot of weakness within the dominance itself. While Bitcoin did see actually a move towards the upside earlier yesterday, we actually made our way back above $120,000. Of course, that is a resistance, and we kind of got rejected at that range. But what's quite interesting here is a previous all-time high from July 11th is playing as a support for us as of right now. So even though the price is sitting at $118,000 for 134, the dominance is continuing to pull down. Is this really the time for altcoins to be performing good? That's exactly what's happening, because if you're looking at altcoins over the last 1 week, you are seeing how much gains are within the alts. And of course, if you're even looking at the daily time frame, there's a lot of green across the board, which is something that we can kind of get the confirmation on. This is why it's so important to look at the dominance. And I stated to you guys before how I could see the dominance going down to the 61.83%. And that's exactly where things are headed as of now. And if we lose the support, I think, we could come back down to this range, which I think, could cause altcoins to see that next push. If you're looking at Hbar, I know probably seeing a lot of people wondering, why is the price of Hbar not going up? If you're looking at the likes of XRP, if you're looking at the likes of a lot of meme coins are pumping, but Hbar is holding stagnant around here, we need to keep the 24-hour trading volume into consideration. And also what we need to keep into consideration is that we're still up right now 100%, even though we're seeing a retracement still up 100%, which again is really nice to see. But we have some resistance coming in our way. It's pretty much simple as that. There is significant amount of resistance, because after we break out of this range, the main level around the 27 cents will be retested, and after that, pretty much the sky's the limit from there on, and we could start heading up to the yearly highs. But yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here with Hbar. It's consolidating quite nicely, especially if you take a look at it on an hourly perspective. We're still in the 61.8. You could see this for yourself. We are trying to break out of this key range. If we're able to do so, I personally do believe this could take us back up to this range right here, and that would be quite something, especially if we turn this into support. As I've stated to you guys before, that I'm targeting the 0.50 fib zone. What's really interesting right now is the dominance. The fact that it's showing weakness, I think, is really, really interesting to see. And if you want to put this into perspective, we're only looking at a move of about 12.27% for us to retest this level for the first time since March of this year, as you can see. So I like what I'm seeing here. Step by step, nice consolidation for Hbar. It's holding nicely. We'll take it one step at a time. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. And it's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.